All right, so you got yourself a brush cutter, but you don't know how to set it up. Let's play with mine a little bit, show you how to do it. And you hearing that? All right, so first thing you gotta do, you gotta hook up those lower links. Now, a lot of people, what they'll do next is they'll set up their top link. Don't do that. What we're going to do first is we're going to set our PTO shaft onto the tractor. It's way easier without the top link there, so you can get into it and do it. So that's the first thing we're going to do, is set up that PTO shaft. So let's get to it. So the goal here is to get this thing attached to this thing. How are you going to do that? Well, this is a female end. That's the male end. This is called a 6 spline. Might not have heard that. This is called a 6 spline because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 splines on it. This is a 6 spline too. It's got 6 splines inside. 1, 2, 3. You can see how that works pretty much. Most modern PTO shafts are like this. So the big pain in the neck always is connecting them. You want to put some grease on this. You want to put some grease on that. That's going to help it slide better. Grease it up. I'm serious, man. Next thing you got to figure out is how it connects. There's a lock on your PTO shaft. This one has a button. Okay. I don't know if you can see that in there, but when I push that button, it opens up this little keyway in here, which allows it to lock onto this shaft right there. There's a divot. And so that keyway slides through there and locks it in. So some of them use a button like this. Other ones have a collar that you pull back. So you've got to kind of squeeze that collar while pushing the shaft. I kind of like pushing down this button. A little easier. I've got the tractor off in this case. Probably a good idea. Safety first, right? So shut your tractor off. You know, again, don't connect your top link. Having your bottom link on is fine. At least then, you know the distance you got to be. You could do it without the bottom link. I don't think it's too bad. So I'm going to kind of crawl in here, see what we can get done, get everything connected. Wish me luck. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to push this on here and hope they meet up. Now, a lot of times they won't slide into each other. So my tractor, if this guy doesn't spin when the tractor's turned off, that's okay, because that's safety first. I'm going to rotate this guy real gentle. Now when I'm rotating this, it's connected to the gearbox on the cutter. So I'm spinning the blades and everything. It can be a little heavy. It'll usually turn easier one way than the other. So once it gets a little momentum, it can turn fast. And you get your fingers kind of pinched in these joints, so be careful. So let's just gently try. Nope, spin a little more. Let's rotate it. Don't want to rotate that way. Let's rotate this way. And if you're smart, you kind of rotate while you got it up there. Whoop, there she goes. So we know we're on point. I'm going to push down the button on the shaft. Whoop. It was trying to rotate while I was pushing on there. There we go. Button pushed. Shaft is on. Push all the way forward, yank it back. It's locked. It ain't going nowhere. Oh boy, that takes it out of me sometimes. That's a heavy, heavy blade to spin. So look at that. Shaft is connected. No movement when I move it. Here's that button. Oops, see if I can see it. Here's that button I push. So if I want to take this off, press this button, pull out, and it'll slide on out. I don't want to take it off though, I gotta go mow. Push it back in, clicked in, pushed in, clicked in, ready to rock and roll. So this guy right here is all ready to go as soon as I connect this top link. Top link out, pull off this pin. One-handed, this is real easy. I recommend you do it one-handed all the time. I had to use two hands, I'm sorry. Pins through, sometimes you gotta rotate this top link a little bit to suck it in, or push it out. Push a pin through, lynch pin, clicked, good. Use this little guy. That's gonna lock you into place. Okay, so that's all there is to it. Hooking up your mower, not that bad. Bottom links first, connect your PTO shaft. For safety, this chain right here connects to a little doohickey on here. Where's it at? Right there. And it connects to here, and it makes sure that this whole shaft doesn't spin. So again, for safety, this chain hooks to a little guy here, and then you wrap that like around here, and it makes it so this can't just spin. Mine busted off. What are you gonna do? So in this case, this chain goes into the safety bucket up here. There we go, safe and sound. All hooked up, ready to go kill some blackberries. Hope you have a great day.